was rocking.
This is a power saw hot off beer claw.
Hey, what are we doing today, Mr. Buck and Billy Ray?
Well, for starters, thank you. Thank you for my life, is what I say. Truthfully, I mean that. I'm not a religious man, but
I look to nature. Whoa. Okay.
I could find all kinds of reasons right now to whine and complain. Not all kinds, but there's a few. But I choose to say thank you instead, because things could be way worse in all of our lives. And I find the more I just look up and go thank you, and the better my day starts. So I just walked outside. It's not early and it's not late, but I'm grateful for you today, Morgan, because I got a truck here that I could probably tear and get myself into just a horrendous mess. But I know that you've got some experience, so once again, another reason to be grateful. Yeah, I hope that was serious enough for your vlog you're making today, Morgan. So,
Oh,
but
that's good.
But I mean that. I'm grateful today.
So am I.
Good. Friends, good morning. How are you? I hope you're well. We're going to switch gears today. We're going to take a little break off this blowdown job. I talk about it early real quickly, but I'm going to hit it right at the beginning of the video. This man, Morgan, and I together is always such a blast. There's some fun stuff in this video. Morgan has some very interesting news, and I want to help him along the way with this. And I believe the Crooky's going to be making a travel. Enjoy this video. Welcome. Go see the Tin Man again. Friends, so all of yous know that we've got a plan for this. And we had 12 people. We call them the Crookies, and they bought axes. And the man who made a scary decision in his personal life to take on this project has shown up at my door again. But that's not why he came here. He's come here for another reason. And that's not it neither. How are you doing, Morgan?
I'm doing well.
It's good to see you.
Very well.
I missed you.
I missed being here too, of course.
Yeah. It's such a glorious
One
day.
of my happy places.
It is nice here, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Great.
You and I always... Do you know that, friends, that me and Morgan... I've told this story before, but I forget the whole how it went, but I knew Morgan for approximately a couple of months before we went...
3 months?
I knew him for 3 months before I asked him, hey, dude, do you want to go across Canada in a 1967 Mercury pickup truck? And he said, well, I'm not sure. And I said, well, think about it, because I'm going. And that was one of the highlights of my life thus far.
It was great. It was a great trip.
It was
awesome.
such, it was, wasn't it?
It was an experience.
Yeah. And we learned so much about one another.
In ourselves.
And ourselves. Yeah, that's right. And ourselves. It was... Friends, we're in our 50s. He's actually older than... You're 58 now, aren't you, Mark?
Yeah.
Morgan's 58, and I'm coming up 55. And gentlemen in this age group, you'll understand. You've got some experience now in life.
You start to get it figured out.
Yeah, you start to get your rituals figured out, what you like, what you don't like, and just stuff like that. You don't when you're 30, and you don't when you're 40. You actually don't. You're still learning, you're honing your craft. It's just been my experience. So, anyways, I'm shooting off, but I love this guy, and we're good friends, and Morgan knows that this is a project. He knows this is a big project. Friends, I haven't even begun. Like, we just took a short, quick look at it, and Morgan, it's just, I want this thing, friends, to at least get me, it needs a lot of work. You guys remember what he did to freaking Old Red there, and like, it needs all that again. It's a big job. And that's why I haven't bothered Morgan, because he's been busy with other stuff, but I would like it to go to Morgan, to be honest with you. So that's kind of what we're working on. But what else are we doing today, Mark?
Well, this has been my
dummy saw.
My pipe making jig.
So Morgan, your pipe was on Dino Joe's.
Yeah.
Dude.
So I think some people know that I'm going to give a pipe away here in a little bit.
Oh.
So.
Well, see, we've been using this saw. This is my good old spare. This is actually a good old spare. Oh
So
dear.
this is the giveaway pipe.
Oh my goodness, Morgan.
So
Gosh,
I made a statement on a past video where I said that once I reach 7,500 subs, I'm going to give this guy away.
So how many subs do you have?
I got 7,200 and something right now. So it's the day is coming soon when I'm going to have to give this away. I don't know how exactly I'm going to give it away, but I'm going to give it away.
Friends,
I got some ideas.
You know this, right? You know this pipe, right? Thing there.
So that's 11%.
11% gains
On
a stock saw. Exactly, for a 372.
So that was Dino. That's from the results from Dino Joe.
Dino Joe. And did he not just put that on a saw and go nuts with it on his channel, or was that a different pipe?
He did recently do something with the
Clone saw.
Yeah, with the
Enterprise.
With the Enterprise pipe. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the UFO.
He's given his UFO away. I don't know who got it, but he gave it away.
Well, I got to be honest, friends. I've well, as you know, I've built a lot of different pipes with a few different guys, but obviously Morgan has been the highlight of some of that stuff because he's a metal artist. That's what Morgan is. So these are fantastic pipes. They're fantastic. I've got, matter of fact, if I pull my truck out, I've got the other one with the 2 ports, Morg, you know? It's an Enterprise, I guess. It's got the 2 ports.
Yeah. You've got one of these.
I do so.
You've got the prototype.
I also have that one. That's right.
Yeah.
And it works like mad.
So
it works like mad. So you're giving this one away?
I'm giving it away.
At 7,500 subs.
Yeah. And then I've got another one already to go as well for whatever the next...
Be 10,000.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Well, let's get your channel popping.
Yeah, so... And I'm not going to make a special video about the giveaway.
No. Okay. So, friends, I take this so effing freaking seriously. This channel. And you people, I take it really seriously. I see people out there self-promoting like crazy. I've never been good at it. It's just been this year. There's a point to my interjection. Just hang with me. We're taking a side step today from the power saws on that blowdown job. Obviously, if you haven't noticed already. This fellow, this man, I don't bring a lot of things to you and I don't ask you people for anything. I never have and I never will. Just that we love one another and lift each other up and cease to fight. Cease to fight and take a high road. He's going to take the truck in, friends. He's going to take the truck in. I want to support Morgan. He doesn't put content up 7 days a week. He's not a Buck and Billy Ray or a Morgan's or that. He's his own man. And that's what you need to be nowadays in social media. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Now I'm getting serious. I'm putting the phone down. Okay? I'll tell you darn tootin' why. Because I'm so proud of this community, friends. We've helped so many businesses just by osmosisly. Just by me using something and not, we don't have sponsored videos here. We don't have it. Ripsaw is the only company that I work with on a continuous basis, like a partnership. We help them, they help us. It's just a beautiful organicity. Check that one out. So I know I get goofy like this, friends, but I really take you people seriously, and I take your time seriously. And I'm just not going to try and bring you something that makes no sense. I've said it from the beginning. I'm proud of this channel. I'm proud of how we've run it. And I'm proud of you people. And I'm very, very grateful and thankful for you. And the people that support. And I mean, why do we support someone? Why do we buy someone's merchandise? Seriously, friends, like, why do we do that? There must be some kind of symbioticity. There's another one. I make them up all the time. But I'm freaking serious right now. I love Morgan, and I want to support him and support his channel. He's going to give that pipe away to somebody at 7,500 subs. Go over, sub to his channel. We're going to take that freaking truck of mine down there, and I'm going to go down there like we did with Myrtle, and I'm going to get in on the restoration, well, not restoration, but the refurbishing of this truck. Friends, this truck means so much to me. I almost had a tear in my eye the other day. I was having a moment out in the bush with it. Actually, it was at Vartan's. My wife called me. She was at the Christmas tree place that we go get Christmas trees, and I had this flashback of me as a young woodsman with my wife and 2 children in chairs, in baby seats in the back. And me starting my journey, supporting a family on a saw. I know this doesn't mean a lot to some people, but it means a lot to me. And that's it. Just wanted to pop off.
I'm just going to mention it in just an ordinary run-of-the-day video.
Yeah.
So you got to watch my videos to find out when I'm going to give it away.
Exactly. And if you have a 372, friends, listen, the world is crazy and YouTube's crazy. Everybody's trying to build their channels and build their brands, and you get to support whoever you want and whoever you believe in. And thanks for that, Morgan. And I have never in my entirety on YouTube, I believe in supporting good human beings. And this is one of those guys. So Morgan's got projects on the go. He doesn't throw a whack of content up, but I think that may change coming soon. But I don't want to say that because I'm not Morgan, because he's been known. Thank you for bringing that. Right in the back of that pickup. So anyway, regardless, Morgan, that's a nice giveaway, because that takes you quite a long time to build those.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't just start and stop. I start and stop, start and stop, start and stop.
Yeah,
start and stop.
yeah. So it's a day.
Over the course of a week, I just pick away at it.
I see. Yeah, because you got all the other stuff on the go.
Yeah. I mean, I can make one in a day, but
It's a day progress.
Yeah.
It's a day progress for him to make that. So that's a big thing. So watch his channel, Wild West Garage, and go back to his old content too, and follow that freaking journey him and I went on. It was a blast.
and that's going to be part of the giveaway. You're going to have to watch some of my videos, because I'm going to have some questions.
Good.
Right.
Yeah.
Simple to answer.
Put some effort into the.
Yeah. I mean, I put effort in. You got to put effort in.
That's right. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. So anyways, I speak highly of this man, and I want you folks to go over and support his channel. So go over and sub and see if you can win that freaking muffler, friends. That would be wicked. So today, Morgan's, come on down, Morgan. We're dragging this down. Hogan the other day was downtown, and somebody pulled out right in front of him, and he locked up the binders. And he said something changed, Dad. And he parked it, and it's the driver's side, Morg. And I got in it, friends, and it was knocking and making racket. Look at this cab. This truck's actually in really good shape. I love this truck. These things are so freaking rare, friends. They're so rare. The doors are pooched on it and that. But anyway, we're going up in the air. We're going to pop this tire.
Well, we need to loosen some lug nuts.
Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, so, friends, I got to get some tools. We're going to get this thing going, and we'll bring you along the journey, and we'll find out what's wrong with this truck. Look at Morgan. What are you doing, Mark? So you see these
I'm making a YouTube video.
you see these hubs? These are the big hubs. These are the good ones.
Well, I could have gone down one. Yep.
They're not on that hard, are they?
Nope.
That's beautiful. That's what someone knows what they were doing, right, Morgan? See, friends? That's what you want right there. You just crack them before you get up in the air, or you got to go back down in the air. So what happened, I always get comments when me and Morgan shoot videos like this. I always get a guy in there saying, oh yeah, you just stand around while your buddy does the work. You got that right, brother.
Might have to warm it up a bit. It's loose. It'll come off. Got to keep working at it. It'll come off.
Yeah, I just got to get like a pry bar or something.
Well, it might be hung up on the shoes.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
So let's just smash that. Smash this right off of here.
Look at that. It'll come, Morgan. It's gonna come. Oh,
There we go. Just hung up the shoes a bit. All right.
that is incredible. Look at the shoes.
I think this drum's pretty thin. The shoes are in good shape.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
And the brakes are good. He's the guy I
Take
call.
turns standing around. Well,
We do take, yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, regardless, friends, these trucks are so rare nowadays, and I've got some big news on this truck. Do you know, friends, that there's a guy on Instagram. I actually bought a truck off him. There's a couple of guys, Bumpin' Uglies. He's got some trucks for sale right now. If you're into doing a high boy project, these trucks, they fetch absolutely ridiculous amounts of money, but they're worth it. They are. Friends, there's something about these high boys. The Chevys are nice too, but this particular truck with the 4-inch lift and the divorce transfer case, this truck's actually in really good shape. Look at them. Look at the cab mounts on it. I got lucky with this one. Really lucky. I think the other side might have had an issue, but look at, like, anyways, there was some rust at the front here. You can't see it. Oh, there's my block. I better pull that out of there. Anyway, regardless, friends, you all remember when I bought this truck. I'm not attached to this truck at all. And the crazy thing is that it is the cleanest truck I own. Look at this. Look at it. This is the cleanest truck I own. It has no exhaust on it right now, so it's very loud, but it is super, super clean. I don't know if it'll start. It's been sitting for a little while. Galvanized inners. Yeah, straight. It's got a couple of work spots in it. It's got the normal little things that start on these trucks. See the little bubbling? Just, you know what I mean, friends? They just do it. That's what they do. But there's a young fella who's been following me for years. I raised a little stink about him at Bunyan, because he's a good, hard-working young man who's starting a family, and he's a full-on tree guy. And I like him. And his name's CJ, Charles. He has talked about, he showed some interest on this truck. But this thing's been sitting, like, I mean sitting. And it smells beautiful in here. Look at this truck, friends. I'm not kidding you. It's not, it's clean. It's super clean. I actually really like this truck. Yeah. But I don't know how many I need. And now that I'm fixing the Kruki. What?
one more.
One more truck?
Yeah, how many do you need?
I need one more, he says. Yeah, always one more. Actually, I should probably fire this truck up today. Seeing we're out here playing around. But mint grill. Anyway, friends, my point being, go look on Bumpin' Uglies on Instagram. And there's Ford Bump. Look, go if you're interested. Go look and see what he's getting for some of these trucks. And then take a look at this truck. Seriously. They fetch dough. This is a true highboy. 1967 highboy. It's got some different parts, like a 69 grill. It's got, you know how these old trucks go. You find the good parts and you put them on it. But this is a sound truck. I think this was the side with a little, oh yeah, that cab mounts caft right there. The structure's there, but it punched through the bottom. See that? The hockey puck on there, so that needs to be repaired. But other than that, it would scare you what this truck is worth, friends. Like, scare you. And that's just what it is. They're worth dough, these things. The power of hydraulics. This truck was really well looked after, I think.
Well, somebody did a brake job on it, that's for sure, at some point.
You broke the drum, Sonny. Well, let me just say the drum broke. You didn't break it. It broke. Look at that, son. Isn't that crazy? So we need a drum. And it comes right off the front. That is actually, that's brilliant.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Mechanically.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, friends. So Morgan, as you heard earlier, he took it to Dino Joe. He wasn't just happy with what he and I knew already. He wanted, because he knows the internet, and he knows people watch and they want to see numbers. So he did. He sent it to Dino Joe's. Well, this is mine. This is like the one to me and him. This is the prototype. And he's got the other giveaway one in his truck that you showed earlier. But he just brought me back my saw, and I'm thinking to myself, well, it's got no muffler on it, Morgan. Did you find us a drum, Morgan?
Well, yes and no.
Morgan's very proud of this muffler.
There's a little bit in there.
There's some gas in that thing.
You just need to hear the music again?
The music of this fantastic motor muffler that Morgan's giving away. Whoever receives that muffler, that giveaway muffler, Morgan, in my opinion, is one lucky son of a son. And save ourselves all the pulling. We need to blow that out. That's for darn sure. Look at that. Squirt that in there like that. Hold that up there like that. Give it a squeeze. And Morgan, I bet you that'll fire on the first pop. There you go. Okay, now you're in the rope. So now I would do, personally, I would do a full squirt. I think these things have a high idle, don't they? Yeah, so if you go like this now, or no, I think it's like that. And then, okay, now don't touch the trigger, but just keep that off of the freaking thing there. That was my thumbnail. What do you think of that? Friends, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Do you know something, friends? You know what I figured out a long time ago? Is that life is for us. It's for us. These ideas that, you know, the world is evolving as well as man is evolving. Woman, child, we human beings are evolving. The world is moving so fast, and I've been guilty as charged of having an old school mindset. And change is, I'm an adaptable person. Absolutely, I'm an adaptable person. But there are a few things that I was made with. when the big fella was putting me together. And that was peace. Excuse me. That was peace. Love. So that's what will be here on this channel going forward is me lifting people up, being nice to one another. I'm not going to go around. You know, I did a video on Instagram. I think I even put it on the channel. I'm not sure. That old gentleman that I cut trees for down there, and he offered me money. He wanted to pay me, and I said, I'm not collecting your dough. I'm not collecting anything. This was my dream, to come here and cut trees for people for free. And we've accomplished that. You and I have. Because without you, friends, coming here and watching this channel, that wouldn't happen. I would have to seek other ways to continue to do YouTube. Right? And charge people for my tree work and charge people for my service. This is what I'm talking to you about right now. Do whatever you want to do in life. Because you're gonna turn your head around and you're gonna be 80 years old. And if you say the words, I should have done this or I should have done that, you're not gonna rest well when you go away or go home, so to speak. You're not gonna rest well. So I made the decision to do whatever the heck I want to quite a few years ago. And it started with living on a power saw. Living on a saw! Right? Yeah. And I knew that I would never get nowhere cutting trees. Like, you know, this stuff. But I knew at least I would enjoy myself along the journey. So that's a message in itself. If you're going to exist, you may as well exist doing something that you like to do and that brings you, your spirit, some growth and some peace, instead of being bitter in the world going forward. And I'll tell you one thing. I will tell you this, and I got a lot of respect for fellas that have a job they don't like, but they keep going to feed their families. I do. That is a noble exercise, and I don't know if I could do it. I'll be honest, I don't know. Well, let's say I didn't want to do it more than I did want to do it, because I didn't do it. I chose to make my own way and not work for the man. That was just my decision. So, but I knew that as a young man that I would never be a robot. I could never work in a factory. I could never work at a mill or the ferry company or a transport. You know, one of these big corporations. I knew I couldn't do it. But there was a price to pay for that. I'm looking back, friends, now. I'm looking back. I am so freaking grateful for the influx of YouTube in my life and the way I make a living now. I'm just so grateful. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Let's go over to Morgan's and give him a sub and try and win that muffler. I might even just do that myself. And if I win it, I'll give it away too. Work hard, be honest, and be kind, friends. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you didn't, you'll get over it. I love yous. Over and out.